Hello, Assalamualaikum student. I meet you again in our introduction to multimedia technology. We are now in video 8. I'm Dr. Arifin, your lecturer. In video 8, we are going to discuss about audio element. Okay, so this topic will discuss about audio and its role in our daily life, in which at the end of this video, you should be able to identify the roles of audio in multimedia, and number 2, to recognize the factors to consider when designing for audio, and to choose the right audio formats, and to compare audio sources and software. There are 4 learning outcomes we cover in this video, in this clip. We know that audio has various roles. When it is designed appropriately, it could be very, very beneficial. It is very powerful. And the following are some roles of audio. Okay. It is used basically for the purpose of making sound effect, for narration, as a data also, and to give some warnings, as a reminder, as a background music, and as the output. Right. Now, when we talk about sound effect, I'm sure you have experience watching action movies like Fast and Furious. Can you imagine this Fast and Furious without any sound effect? Would that be as excited as it is? I don't think so, because the power of this kind of movies is the sound effect. When the vehicles move around the terrain, then I'm referring to Fast and Furious 7. When they move around the terrain, if there is no sound effect, it's no excitement. Right, so actually the audio effect, the sound effect creates the excitement. And also other movies like True Lies and many, many more. You can associate sound effects with the power of the movies, right? And in terms of narration, oh, it is very powerful, of course. Okay, I like to address this one for corporate video. Corporate video, something that treats as the image of a company. The narration must be very powerful. The narration in the corporate video. The voice must be very commercial. The intonation, the emphasis and stress must be very precise. Right, then only the narration is very powerful. So in all branding products, narration is very powerful. Narration must be very well taken care of. Okay, in terms of data, here we relate application with voice-activated commands. So the commands is the data. We speak the data to the application, to the system. Then they understand our commands. As a warning, you can associate this one. We can associate with a system that alerts something with sound, with audio. For example, oh yes. You can see ambulance or police. You can associate this one with ambulance, where when they are in hurry, they will give these sirens to tell people, to tell other drivers that no, we are now in hurry, you have to go to the side, give me the lane, right? So this is an example of a warning. So this one is also mapped into electronic system, electronic applications when we design. And also it is as a reminder, oh yes, you have your mobile phones, you have your mobile devices where you purposely set the reminder for you. For example, for you to remind of your meetings, of your classes, of your something that you have appointments with someone, you set the reminder in your mobile devices. As a background music, it's also very important to set the mood. For example, in movies, we want to migrate from one transition to another transition. The background music must play a very important role here, so that audience will follow the mood, right? So that is why when we design products, never simply put background music without any purpose. There must be a purpose. And as output, of course, in which we use audio as our output. For example, people who are not able to see, people who are not able to read. So audio is the best output for them. Okay, those are the roles of audio in multimedia, right? Now, we want to see the factors to consider when designing for audio. There are many factors, because we have to understand that audio is very powerful. But to make it powerful, we have to consider various factors. Number one is the user control. Users must be able to control the audio, because we have to understand, for example, if we are designing some learning materials and we provide here with background music, we have to anticipate that not all our users are happy with the background music, right? So there are some people not prefer the background music. So they must be provided with some control mechanism. Either they want to control the volume, or they want to mute the background music 100% completely. And compatibility, which is also very important. Compatibility relates to whether the audio can be played on this output device or not. Okay? And we have to also consider our users. If we provide some background music for this group of users, whether they are happy or not. Not all background music are suitable for every audience, right? And also the playback system. These are 4 factors to consider when designing for audio. There are many sources of audio. Okay? You can get audio from prepackaged. Prepackaging refers to audio that comes together with the software. If you buy, for example, SoundForge, there are prepackaged audio clips. You can use them. And also we can get audio from outlets that we can buy or we can borrow. For example, from CD, from online outlets. And also we can invent our own audio. We can invent our own audio. We can record our own audio, and we can use them in our applications. This is very, very good. Okay? So when we use audio, when we work with audio, there are many software that can support us. Some of the software are very basic, but some of the software are very advanced. Examples of the software include SoundForge and also SoundEdit 16. These are for PC. Again, now children produce their own audio clips using other software suitable for mobile devices. So we just have to discover this one ourselves. Check in the internet and online sources and other online sources. Okay, students, we have discussed a lot about audio. Now it's your task to design your audio. Make sure you know your audience, to come up with your own very good audio. Okay? So before we end, I would like to recap here among contents that we have discussed. Number one, we have to discuss the roles of audio in multimedia, in which it is very beneficial to be used as a learning item, a warning item, as a reminder, and audio as data, audio as output, and sound effect besides background music and all. And we have also discussed about the factors to consider when designing for audio, in which compatibility is one very big issue. We have to also understand our users and the user control over the audio and also the playback system. There are 4 factors. And formats of audio, and also we have discussed about the sources of audio, in which it includes the audio that you can invent your own. You can invent yourself. This is very good. And 2 softwares for audio, SoundForge and SoundEdit 16. All right? So these are 5 things we have discussed in this video. Again, I would like to stress here, your task is to design the audio. Right? Until we meet again in our next video on another media element. Bye-bye.